What's up, swim team? It's the Big C, aka CJ Extreme, aka CJ Lionheart of Continental Championship Wrestling, and we got a Q&A. I actually told you guys to ask me a question on the last post I did, and there's another post where I was doing an update for the channel. I was like, hey guys, ask me a question in the comments below for a Q&A, but I didn't know if anyone really made it that far. And a few of y'all did. Only one of you guys asked a question, though. So we're just going to answer that one question. Let me see if I can find it here. Here we go. This guy comments a lot. So we got our one question for this video. It is from Chris Blackman. If you had a music album, what would you name it? And what would the cover of the album look like? So I have a picture. I don't know how it's going to look for y'all, and maybe I can like slide it into the video. If not, I'll use a post to show what the album cover would look like. It's pretty simplistic. It's a picture that I use on Facebook for my I really only use Facebook to promote my pro wrestling career for Continental Championship Wrestling. I got a match on the 6th coming up here in Palatka, Florida. If you're in town, feel free to buy some tickets on the website. ccwrestling.biz is where you can buy stuff like that, and you can also actually buy on there my shirt. So if you want to get a shirt, and I don't know if it's there right now, but once it is, I'll for sure put a link out. I know I'm going off on a little bit of a tangent, but it will be called No Confidence, just because it's like a thing that I've always struggled with, and I feel like it'd be pretty cool to kind of make an album going over that, because you're gonna draw your best artistic. At least I feel like I'm going to draw my best artistic expression coming through inner troubles or feelings I might have or whatever. And typically, most people like when you're talking about something that's more down than talking about being up, because, a majority of people aren't really, up with their mood. They're not really in the best spot. They're mostly, having an uphill battle. So having someone they can relate to in that regard is pretty cool. Now, as for what kind of songs would be on there, I feel like I personally would probably be doing rap, just because I'm not really much of a singer. I could probably write some stuff, but I don't know if I could really sing. Now, if I were to make an album, maybe I would try different genres and shit like that, just cause, but you got to be careful with that, because you don't want to disrespect someone's culture as you're trying out different stuff. But I actually found not too long ago, while I was cleaning my room. I wrote this while I was in high school. Was going through a lot of shit at the time. Mainly self-inflicted, I think. I think I could have tried a little bit harder, but I also could have used some help from friends and family, and maybe it was just because I didn't say anything, but I was going to feel like nobody would listen. But I found this, and I'm going to read it. I don't know if I can even read this to a beat or anything. Could certainly try. But at the same time, I wouldn't want you guys to be able to hear the beat when I do it, I guess, when I'm reading it. I don't know. I'll see what I do, I guess. Take 3. I'm no genius. Just a man with a bunch of random thoughts. If I keep my head low enough, maybe I won't get caught. Trying to be shy guy, feel like a loser. Like I'm young Mike guy. Lying to myself saying I don't want the spotlight. Truth is, all my life I just wanted to be great. Can't be shy guy no more. No, it's way too late. Graduated. My hair and my face are messed up. Glad you hate it. Keep them insults coming. Everything you say is outdated. I've heard it all before. Heard it all from myself. Someone I can't ignore, but I'll get better. I promise I'll be a pro wrestler. I'll work hard in college, finish those books, get my life together. Words don't change much. Actions do. Look in the mirror and tell myself I'll make you a better you. Okay. That wasn't terrible. I messed up part of it, but that's okay. The grammar was a little off or whatever. I'm not really sure why I wrote it, but I was just trying to express myself, I guess. I was trying, I don't know. I feel like at this time I was just really frustrated. I remember I wanted to share it with my friends and everyone told me not to share it. So I didn't, which is kind of lame. But I mean, that was a long time ago. That's 10 years ago. So, I can't really hold him to that. We were all different people at the time. But yeah, that's probably something like that would probably be on there. It's not great, but you know, I can't imagine that it would be a good album. But obviously, it's called No Confidence. I feel like in a way I'd probably be trying to like set myself up to not be attacked when I make it, like to get criticism, about like, oh, this wasn't as good, this could have been better, X, Y, Z, but also not have to deal with like being insulted because of like what I decided to put on there, or like how good the songs are. Because that really sucks to go through the effort of like trying to make something that I think is worth listening to just for people to, bash me for how bad or it not being living up to expectations or whatever. And I guess, you can't really be afraid of people not liking something that you made. That's just going to happen regardless. Like, I've been on YouTube forever and it's hard to even get one person to watch a whole video of mine. Like, there's some sort of disconnect that I have that just, people just can't really click with what I'm doing. But giving up ain't gonna help. Anyways, if you guys have your own questions watching this, ask me below. I obviously dragged this the fuck out, but I'm the Yap Master. That's what I do. So hopefully that answered your question. Maybe you got more than what you plan on asking. If you have another question, you can ask another question. We'll see if anyone else asks anything as well. And I'll try to get all those answers in the next video.